This review is of HST Helping Hands item 60501, and it gives you a third hand for working on hobbies, precision soldering, or any other detailed work where magnification, a steady hold, and extra hands are needed. They do also have a version with, I think it's the magnifying glass is larger, and it also has an LED light to help you see better. I have plenty of light here, so I don't need that. There are two little alligator clamps here. Well, they're not that little, but they're not that big either. So if you're doing small objects, this should be sufficient. And you can adjust the positioning of the LED on this rod. And it does have a heavy metal base here to keep things upright. So here you can see that I have adjusted things. I've gotten the magnifying glass out of the way, and I've got these. Now, personally, I kind of wish I had bought the other one, because I believe that the clips on the other one might be bigger than this one. This is barely able to hold on to it, and because this rod isn't actually long enough, it's hard for me to get this fan on here and held into place. But you can see you've got wing nuts that you can use along with the thumb screw to loosen and tighten things. I'll demonstrate, hold on. Okay, so if we look closely here, you can see that this whole thing is mounted on this assembly that's attached permanently to the base. And the base probably weighs a couple of pounds, so you can loosen up this and adjust it this way. And then if you're going to be using the lens to help you, you'll have to retighten this once you get it where you want it to be, say like this, and hey, it looks like a person, kind of. And then you'll want to loosen up this one, and then you can move this around like this or like this. You can have it in multiple positions. It's not quite as flexible as I'd like it to be, and it's awfully small. If you're going to be doing stuff with small items, this will work fine. If you're going to be doing it with larger items, I think it's a bit awkward and probably not usable. As far as the arms or the clips are concerned, again, you can rotate them in different ways. You can hold things up above or in front. But it's, as far as the size, it's rather limited. So if you're going to be working with large items, you're going to want to consider a larger version of this. Also, as to how you have this that way, you can also loosen up that thumb screw and you can move this along here. However, they have made this indentation in the rod here to help you keep it balanced like that. So probably best to just leave it like that to improve balance. So is it perfect? Again, if you're doing hobbies with something that is small, it's probably going to be great for you. But for me, and I'm going to, oh man, I'm trying to loosen this one thumb screw here. Oh, can't even loosen that one. For me, this is not ideal because of what I do with it, which is going to, at least for now, is going to be revolving around showing a fan for my videos. But yeah, it's kind of hard with these tiny thumb screws to actually tighten them up enough, or loosen them in some cases. But again, it gives you an extra hand, as they say, that allows you to hold on to things that you can't directly hold on to because you need your hands to do what you're working on. So go like that, and that sits nicely like this. I don't need the magnifying glass. So I think, again, the important thing is to pay attention to the size of what you're working on and how heavy it is as well. Because, again, this is not particularly heavy. When you add in the weight of the skeleton, the framework, we're talking about a total weight of about 280 grams, which is over 9 ounces. So maybe keep that in mind, because if you're going to be working with something that's very heavy and you can't figure out a way to keep things balanced on this device, it's going to fall over. And so you may have to look at larger things. If you're working with really small stuff, you may need something even smaller than this, or at least maybe the alligator clips need to be smaller, or maybe this needs to be a shorter distance. It all depends on what you're working with. But, for my purposes, it's good enough. Not ideal, but it's good enough. So I am pleased that I got this, because it's going to help me. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.